If the YouTube comments on Basics with Babish are any indication, then Shakshuka is the dish that everyone loves and is currently my favorite egg dish. Even Happy Healthy Wife, who craves meat in every meal, is satisfied with this meatless version of Shakshuka. But Shakshuka is not a dish that one can find on the menus of the restaurants in my area, making it an essential dish to know how to cook for yourself. We're going to start by slicing an onion and a full red bell pepper using the Dash Safe Slice mandolin because I'm lazy. If you don't have a mandolin, a knife will work just fine. After finishing the slicing, preheat the oven to 375 degrees, which we'll use to finish off the eggs. Now with the onions and bell peppers at the stove with some chopped garlic and all the spices. Time to use about 3 tablespoons of oil and slow roast the onions and bell peppers over medium-low heat for about 20 minutes. I'm using a cast iron skillet, and that is fine as long as it's well seasoned and you don't let the acidic tomatoes sit in the pot after being cooked and served, as the acidity of the tomatoes can harm the cast iron. Stir the mixture occasionally to let each part of the onions and peppers get caramelized. The onions and bell peppers having been charred and caramelized nicely, it's time to add the 3 cloves of chopped garlic and let it cook for about 1 minute before adding 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of cumin, and 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne pepper or more to your own liking. And we're going to blend those together for about 1 minute to get the roasted flavors together. Once you smell the wonderful aroma of the spices and vegetables, add 28 ounces of diced tomatoes, 1 teaspoon of salt, and a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Stir it together and let simmer for 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes of flavor combining is over, we're going to take it off the heat. And for this version, I added 5 ounces of feta cheese and stirred it in to make the dish creamier, but you can leave out the feta if you don't like it. Then we're going to add as many eggs as you want to fit in the pan. For this one, I used 6 eggs. Unfortunately, one of the egg yolks broke and it's not going to be as over easy as I would have liked. If you don't want the eggs run all over the place, like in my version, you can make little egg-sized cups in the sauce to keep the eggs in one place. Before sliding the eggs into the oven, add some salt and pepper to your liking. Then put the dish in the oven and cook for about 7 to 10 minutes till the eggs are done to your likeness. Runny egg yolks are the traditional way to make shakshuka, and you can tell the eggs are runny by poking the egg yolks, or in my case by shaking the pan back and forth to see how much they move. The more they move, the more runny the eggs are. Once the eggs are done to your liking, scoop out one of the eggs with the sauce underneath and put it on a plate. Now for the taste test. Let's see what my daughter and I think. Yeah, just dig in, right? Oh, that lovely sunny side up egg.
It has a great flavor. It's not too spicy. There's a hint of sweetness that I taste. And the texture is very good. The egg yolk adds a sort of smoothness or glaze to it, and everything adds to the flavor. You can really taste all the spices.
Yeah, it's definitely a very flavorful dish. The cooked spices before the onion and bell pepper, you don't even notice that they're there, but you can taste their flavor. The spices that are added do actually enhance the tomatoes a lot. And the egg on top, it's just a nice smooth topping that tastes very good with everything. And the cheese, the feta cheese does add a very good flavor to it as well. Nice texture, good saltiness. Overall, this is a very tasty dish. I would highly recommend you try making it for yourself.
Maybe with some bread.
Maybe with some bread.